How's it going, everybody? Back for another one here. This is going to be our Bowman mixer. Excited for this one. Had a great time doing this one the other day. I always love this kind of product. Um, Always fun to get into some of those prospects that have actually, made it to the next level. All the fun stuff. So excited to rip into this one, and we will start here in a second. Let me get this one shared over here in a minute after I open up my top loaders, and then we will get our teams randomed, and we will get into it. Right after this break, we will have our Topps Chrome football break, and then after that, we will have Kaka Wow Marvel. So, still have some great stuff on tap for y'all tonight. So, thanks for tuning in and hanging out. So, let's get this all squared away, get these shared over. Hopefully, everyone's having a wonderful night. Had the wrong thing copy and pasted. Sometimes that happens, unfortunately. Had the title of the break all shared over. All right, I'm getting ready to get y'all all tagged up. Every time I try to do a different way of tagging, it always messes me up. I know this way works, and it's a little longer, but probably what I'm fastest at. So a couple more names than normal on this one. Pretty evenly distributed on the people that got in on this. Having a hard time tagging some of y'all in this one. Most of y'all are good though. All right, let's see. We are solid on the tags that I can tag. What is going on, Alex? How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully, the night is treating you well. I don't know if you are on the East Coast or West Coast or what, but it could be either late or just average time, depending on where you're at. Here we go. We are back here. I'm going to start this random. Where are we at? Random. Here we go. Got that one up. Here we go. All right. Got Travis Von Epps on the top. We got Chris Wheeler on the bottom. Anything less than 4, we'll roll again. We have a 9, so we're going to roll that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have Brad Watson on the top and Joe Mackey on the bottom. Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm going to take off this part. Arizona Diamondbacks on the top. Nationals on the bottom. Anything less than 4, we'll roll again. We got a 2, so we are going to roll again. 5, so we will rock with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got the LA Dodgers on the top and the Minnesota Twins on the bottom. All right, got that one squared away. Drop this random off, and then we are going to start the timer. Oops. Start the timer. There we go. Alrighty. Got 3 minutes on that clock. And then we will start this break. If anyone is trying to trade, definitely just put it in the chat. I will see it. I will help facilitate how I can. I will just be over here trying my best to drop these codes off. Actually, let me drop the codes into the thing real quick. Rangers. They do have some. They have some okay players. Yep. Corbin is in the first Bowman on that. Yep. I'm trying to think of Rangers. Yeah, that would be sick. That would be sick. Volpe, dude, that was a nasty pull the other day. I'd be excited to pull another one of those for sure. Got the cool school ball. Got the Giants up for trade. What's going on, Brian Thomas? How's it going? We are in here having a blast. Got those codes sent over. I'm having fun. I love breaking baseball. It's super fun. Always a good time. Just hanging out, waiting for Mosaic to fill. I don't know if you. I don't know. I guess I don't know if Emmett put it out or not, but it looks like on that Mosaic we will be breaking that Monday. Somehow they did not deliver it to us, and they aren't delivering it until Monday for some reason. Our UPS man just said you guys weren't there, even though we were. So it was a very weird circumstance because we were expecting it on Thursday, so and didn't come Friday, so we figured it was just delayed a little bit, so that will break Monday. So it is 18, I believe, is Otani's year for the Bowman. Otani is in this. I did pull him the other day, and it was not a rookie, so it is 18 because he is with Acuna Jr. and Soto. Trade clock is up. I'm going to just drop this title over into my sheet, and we will get started. Here we go. All right. Let's start with the Super Jumbo. It takes a little longer. Lot of the nunchucks, man. I told Emmett, I was like, man, I've opened a lot of different packs. Opened a lot of different style of packs, mini boxes, cereal boxes, you name it. The nunchucks may be the worst design for a pack. These things are wild to open. I mean, they're like the old hanger packs, I guess, but I mean, like, it's just such a weird design. That one is an empty box right there. Dude, he is absolutely crushing, man. Like, that dude is raking this year. So, here we go. We're going to have our first Super Jumbo pack. I like to do it this way. When we have the timeline, I like to do oldest to newest. That way, when you see the rookies and all that stuff, it doesn't feel like weird going backwards. Just a personal thing. Dude, he is absolutely killing it. Yep, Gunnar Henderson is in here. Yes. Got the song. I will pull any of these in that I need to, and I will set them aside and sleeve them up afterwards. If they're not like one of the huge ones, obviously. So I'll switch my hands. I don't know why I was doing it that way. Actually, gonna move these over here. Here we go. The Grayson Rodriguez, Fletcher, Kinsey Gore, not first Bowman. Got the Lugo. Like I said, I did do this the other day, so have been a little bit refreshed on the product. I think he is. Yeah, I think I think he's in the 2020. I definitely think I pulled a few of those ones. So I was like, yeah. Misner. Always takes me a pack to get used to these nice little Royce Lewis on the silver. Sleeve some of these silver ones up because some of these guys are good. Royce Lewis been playing good. Obviously not a first Bowman, but still nice one there. We have a Bo Phillip on the first Bowman. Williams, Hudson Head, Anthony Prado. Have that Adley Rushman, #1 draft breakdown down there. And then it's funny, I wish Emmett was here because we were just talking about this earlier. How 7 of the last 8 days that I've broken, I pulled a 101, and we did count printing plates. And so I hadn't pulled one yet today, but there is a Jose Devers printing plate 101 for those Miami Marlins. Let me get that one into a mag. Nice one there for the Miami Marlins. That one is going to... Love it when I look at a team and then I can't find them again right after I... Now I'm finding the Mariners, finding the M's. I'll find it in a minute. But let me get this one magged up first. This has been a busy day of breaks, so eyeballs have not been adjusting. I also been trying some new setups with the cameras to try to make them look a little nicer. So I had some weird setups earlier. Oops, I keep forgetting I moved my mags over on that side. Now I'm going over to the Marlins right there, and that one should go to Steve Miller. All right, we got a Tyler Baum here on the shimmer. Very nice one there. First Bowman. That one into there. Here's going to be an autograph. This one's going to be a Brett Beatty, numbered to 499. Not a bad one to get for the Mets. Like that one. That one's going over to Travis Von Epps. Saw some decent sales on the baddies on the first Bowmans. So all in all, not a bad one to pull. So then we're gonna have there's a Toglia. Put that one into a sleeve. Toglia's not bad. Local guy here. plays local, I should say. Beers. Ryan Packard. Some nice first moments. Rave. Scott. Alec Baum. There's an Aaron Schunk. Met him at one of the events they do for the Rockies. Signs. Not bad. Sleeped up in a little bit. Gorman. All right. Got my feels back on these. Always good. I don't think he is still with the Mets, but he is. I did see some of his local sales, or no, more recent sales were actually trending up. So, but I don't believe he is with the Mets still. Thompson, J.D. Goss, Drew Waters, Brett Rooker, not bad. There's aforementioned Wander Franco. C.J. Abrams, nice one here on the paper. This one into a sleeve for those Padres. Nice first Bowman. Where are we at with the Padres? That one going over to Chris Wheeler. Nice one there. There's a Corbin Carroll right there on the first Bowman. Going over to Alex. Nice one there. Would love to pull a Corbin Carroll auto. That is something I haven't done yet, is pulled a Corbin Carroll auto. Nice one there. Jones. It's my son's name, spelled exactly like that, Ryne, named after Ryan Sandberg. It's my least favorite thing about the Chrome as they get older. Sometimes they feel like they're stuck together, but they're not. Gonna have a nice little C.J. Abrams there, and then followed by the draft one there. Knock through these ones right here. Baum, Eric Miller, Logan Driscoll, Lewis, Josh Jung on the first Bowman. Nice one there. Sleeved up. Ronnie Mauricio. Nice one there. Tim Tebow. Always somehow randomly forget Tim Tebow is in this stuff. Tyler Fitzgerald. J-Rod. Sweet. Let me get these ones moved over. And then I will set these ones aside as well. All right, we're on to Numchuck number 2. Yeah, I don't know what is with the mic. It has been very strange. I did move positions, but I actually moved it further away from me, so it shouldn't be like getting louder. It should actually, if anything, be quieter than normal. But yeah, we moved it further away, so I'm wondering on that one. Shoot. What year did they stop doing those? I don't know. These ones are they. I honestly the nunchucks. I think they did last year too. So I'm pretty sure they had them. It's just this is the first time I've really had to open them like on a regular basis. So super not fun, but it's just I think the style the is just I would just rather have more bigger packs, I guess. But you know, I don't know. I'd rather have 10 packs instead of five, but I guess packing it out, I guess wise, makes sense. There's an Adley on the paper right there. First Bowman. It's crazy to see some of these guys playing so well in the top league. Ming, Kinsey Gore, Lugo. Like I said, hoping to pull a nice little Corbin Carroll or something. Auto. I have not ever pulled one of those. That would be sick. Nice to get a lot of the chrome of the guys that. There's a nice little Abby right there on that. Jared Bush. I did pull some nice numbered stuff the other day when I was opening this stuff, so always going through, double checking, making sure. Kyle McCann, Riley Green, nice one there. Having a good season as well. That one was on the chrome. Nice one there for the Tigers. I don't know. I'm not sure to be honest with you. I mean, probably there's probably something to that. I would guess of the having more stuff in the box potentially weighing it down. But yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe if it's the same amount of cards though, you would think it would be similar. The packaging shouldn't affect it that much, but because they actually put a actually in the box they actually have a filler. Um, so there's like part of me that's like maybe I don't know like they could take the filler out and just put more space in there. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's not my. I guess that's above my pay grade on the as far as like packing and shipping boxes. So nice little Tyler Freeman. It's funny because like I feel like there's just as many cards in the jumbo, but it's such a faster rip just because of how they put the stuff in there. But Bowman's Bowman, and I love Bowman, so I won't complain about opening it. There's another Wander. There's a CJ. I will say, usually when we see the CJ, I typically see a Corbin Carroll, so I won't complain about getting more Corbins or more CJs on those first moments. Nice one's there. See what we got here. Yep, just like that. There's another Corbin. Always good to get more Corbins, more CJs, all the big guns. Wouldn't mind seeing them multiple times, I guess. I think I only got one of each of them last in the last break I did, so already seeing it showing up more than they did the other day. Ryan Nelson. Here we go. There's a Beatty on the chrome. Into a sleeve. Nice one there. Ryan Jansen. Dunning. Nice silver here's. numbered here, right here on the Domingo Acevedo for the Yankees. Numbered to 250. Nice one there. That one over here. Nova. Let's see, we should have our autograph coming up here in a second. We have a nice Owen Miller here on the number to 150 for the Padres. Do have a Yankees autograph. First Bowman. It is not Volpe, but this is the Josh Smith, number 2, 150. Going over to the Yankees. Nice one there. Nice signature too. Always good. I always enjoy when players have nice signatures. It's one of those things. Tyler Fitzgerald on the chrome. Logan Wyatt. Nice Julio Rodriguez. Ball. Mauricio. Tim Tebow. See these guys in the chrome, and then you see them directly after in the paper as well. But nice one there. This one moved over. There we go. On to number 3. Paper here, Joe Bart. Andrew Schultz. Spencer Brickhouse. What a name. Royce Lewis. Bo Phillip. Kendall Williams. Grant McCray. Chrome here. It always feels like that first one always feels like there's like 2 there, but Jade Goss with the Drew Waters, Showmaker, Brett Rooker, Wander. There's this nice CJ on the chrome. Nice one there for the Padres. Hard to hear me? Shoot, I'll speak up. If I get too loud, y'all tell me I'm too loud. Got the Wande knowing that was coming. We have the nice Corbin Carroll on the Bowman chrome. All right, I will let me adjust the mic because I can turn it up from here without having to touch the mic. I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. Y'all tell me if that is too loud, and I can adjust down. So, hopefully that helped with that. Thank y'all for letting me know that. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, we are experimenting with some different different setups. Sometimes sounds good on our end, but it's honestly the user experience that we care most about. So the Kelly there, Drew Miller. The next step would be bringing it forward. All right. George Kirby, nice one there. I'll grab that one. It's super weird because it's in the same place, just a little further back. So that's so weird. It might be the cord too. We were having problems with the cord, so I will replace it where it was. Let's see if that makes a difference. I'm gonna bring it forward, and I'm gonna bring back down the volume. That is it. That is where it was before. I'm gonna bring down the volume a little bit. Hopefully that helps. That is exactly where it was before. Same settings it was before. So you all let me know if that helps any as we're getting through this. Actually just pulled his autograph the other day. Henry. Beard. This one over. Hopefully that helps a little bit at least. It is more in the line of, I guess, sound, I guess, right in front of me. So Logan Davidson. Gunner on the paper. Oops. The other option is if that didn't help the sound, there is a sometimes it does go to default to a different mic, but it is reading that it says it's from the mic that it should be. But because the other mic it defaults to is the camera mic, and that one is terrible. So, and I did switch out the camera, so that could be a mic that is picking up. All right, here we go. Gorski, Joshua Mears, Matthew Thompson. Gonna have the nice number 2, $4.99 on the Alejandro Kirk. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I like Gunner. Gunner's always been pretty good. I pulled some nice Gunners too. The Andrew Schultz on that one. Tyler Callahan. Spencer Brickhouse. Josh Smith. Tyler Baum. Nice Ronnie Mauricio there. And the Tim Tebow. All right. We have the Wander Franco on that 30th anniversary throwback. We're going to have our autograph here. We're going to have the Alex Manoah on the autograph for the Blue Jays. I'm going over to Zachary Davis. Blue Jays auto. Nice one there. Yeah, Rutschman's good. Yeah. So I figured you meant, but I wasn't wasn't 1,000% sure. Brandon Williamson. Gill. Isaiah Campbell. Toglia. Packard. Andrew Vaughn. Eric Miller. Driscoll. This one's all in. So weird. It's very, very strange. It might be. It may be the cord. That is a potential. We have had some issues lately with some cords for our mics. We actually had to fix the one in our whatnot room. So, yeah, I will make sure I listen back to this one. I appreciate y'all all letting me know the sound. Hopefully, it will not be too terrible for y'all as we get through this one. But I will go back and listen through it. Stoves. Matthew Allen. Actually, let me double check this. Yeti. Huh, it's weird. It says it's going to the Yeti, which is nuts. Okay. Maybe that'll help. Oh, you know what? That's the intro. Yeah, sometimes these with OBS, these things will just default to the weirdest things, and then you have to change them. We've had times where it picks up this camera that's down here instead of the actual mic. So, but that is where it has been. So it's weird that it would be acting up as it shouldn't, because it's where it was. Joey Bart. A nice Matt Wallner on there. Nick Lodo. Lodo. Pulled his autograph the other day in an actual other product. Ball. Nolan Gorman. Back to the paper. Bowman's. Eric Miller. The different textures is definitely the hardest part about doing these packs. You go from like having like super slick to like kind of matte to everything in between. I kind of wish they would, if they were gonna do the nunchucks, they do like part of it's chrome, part of it is paper, and then but they separated them. That would be easier on the hands. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and check it out. It's weird that it would do that because, like I said, I'm actually gonna mute it here in a second. Let me mute it. Yeah, it's weird. Weird. It's picking up the sound wave. So it should be fine, but it's shouldn't, and it's not spiking on me. So normally when we have the issue with it going in and out, it's a spike and it kills the sound. But it's not even spiking. I'm not even in the yellow, which is sometimes normally where we get into. So Corey Lee, Will Wilson. There's a nice Adley right there. Adley paper, always fun to pull. Nice one there. Logan Davidson. There's a Gunner in the same pack. Nice. Adley and Gunner, same pack. Nice one there. It might be, to be honest with you. I'd have to look into that. Oh, for Rushman? Ooh, it is. Yeah, it's first. It's a first Bowman. Yeah, so it should be pre-rookie. Yeah, doesn't look like he has any stats, so it should be. One of the coolest things I've seen of Adley is they put him in a football product for Panini because he played football. So one of the collegiate football years has him in the football product. Nice little slip there. Evan White. Hines. Gorman. It's going to be our. We got a Chrome of the purple, number to 250. Yeah, oh yeah, then it would definitely be pre rookie then. This is the 19 product, so the JJ Blade on the 30th anniversary, and then we're gonna have a number 250 on the Cody House auto for the Dodgers. I was gonna go to Brad Watson, picking up the Dodgers. Nice one there. Nice Alec Baum. Trunk. Back into paper. Tail Gill. Casey Golden. Toglia. Get these ones moved over, and we will get into our last Numchuck. Then we will be into the Jumbo, which is always fun. Ah, sweet. Appreciate you looking that up for me. That stuff, that's the kind of stuff that like bothers me when I like can't sleep at night. Like I'm like, man, was that dude that year or that year? Like, it'll mess me up. Especially more and more lately because I've been learning more lately. Because obviously, big fan, but like now that I break more, I try to like knowledge have that in. Hopefully that'll lock in for me, so I can remember that next time somebody asks me. Gore, Lugo, Cooper Johnson, Will Robertson. Crazy thing is this: like some of these dudes could still actually do stuff if they're still playing. I just pulled out of this year's Series Two baseball tops. I pulled a 5 of 5 of pitcher from the Braves, and he got drafted in 2014. Just made it to the pros, so it was his rookie. So never know, guys can still make it. Maybe injuries have kept him down or something. I mean, look at Cal Raleigh. I mean, it's kind of been coming to life. Obviously, the there on those. I like those draft ones. They're super fun. Ronnie Mauricio, Tim Tebow, Hudson Head. All right, back to paper. That one always trips me up. I always think it's bizarre looking card. Hines there. Nolan Gorman. Little. Nice little Jace Jung. All right, get these ones out of the way. All right. Brickhouse, Josh Smith, Bryce Lewis, Graham Cray, Brett Beatty again, Ryan Jensen. Here we go. Should have an autograph somewhere in here. Smith. There's the Royce Lewis. So Mangum on the number to 499 there. Going over to the Mets. Not too long. I think he played like 2 or 3 years, I believe. Never made it to the pros, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. Don't remember making it to the pros. I know he did. He did get pretty decently far, though. Bart, Jack Little, nice little Jace Jung. I'm gonna put that one into a sleeve. There. Andrew Vaughn on that one there. And then we're going to have a Tyler Baum on the auto for the Athletics. I'm going over to Joe Lucas. Nice one there. Nice little Josh Jung there as well. I'm going to put that one into a sleeve. Soft sleeve. Alrighty. Down to this last little bit. And then we are into the next box. Let's see if we can get another Rutschman or Carroll. Brown. James Beard. Bryson Stott. Alec Baum. Aaron Schunk. All right. We are on to the next one. Here. All right. 3 autographs per box in these ones. These are the regular jumbos. They feel much better in hand. And they're a much faster break. Not as odd to break on these ones. Missed that completely. That was crazy. That one up here. Face these ones towards me. Face these ones away. Here we go. These ones were very nice to us last time. We got some very nice autographs. Let's see if we can do it again. Baez. Boom. It's going to be our first one. Jarren Duran on the autograph. First Bowman to 299. That is another nice one. These boxes have been so nice to us. That is crazy. That one is numbered to 299 on the first Bowman. I'm gonna get that one into a mag. That one going to the white Red Sox. My bad. Um, Red Sox are who's got the Red Sox? Of course, I found the Reds. I need to find the Red Sox. Oh, Red Sox. Brandon Lim picking up this nice one right here. Heck yeah. That is a nice one on the Jaron Duran. First Bowman auto, number to 299. Last box we had an Anthony Volpe first Bowman to 150 and a Tarek Skubal to 500. So that is a very nice one right there. That one is going to go back here. Show that one off. Beautiful hit there. Nice one there. Kyle Muller. Josh Jung. A lot of these are the guys that we saw the year before, the one we just went through, but now they are not the first Bowman. The rookie cards I'll put over here as well. Logan Allen, Dylan Cease, nice ones there. Man, starting out hot with the Jaron Duran, very nice auto on the first Bowman rookie. There we go. Zach Gallen, Mike Trout, Francisco Lindor, Max Muncy. Got that rookie of the year favorites. Nice little Clayton Kershaw right there. Not numbered. Still very nice. First Bowman's here. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. There's a Bobby Witt. That's one of the ones we're looking for. Bobby Witt. That would be a sick one to pull a Bobby Witt auto out of here for the nice one there on that one. Nice one there for them Royals. Nolan Jones. Manning. Bennett. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Lorenzo Kane. That's a blast from the past. Used to love the way he played baseball. Juan Soto. All right, I'm gonna move these ones over. Do every 2 packs or so. This is product I absolutely love opening. Matt Chapman. Castillo. Garcia. Nice little talent pipeline here. Jazz Chisholm right there. Very cool. On that one. Oxy Wander. Hunter Bishop. Laura. Matt Manning. Drew Waters. Nice Adley Rushman on the 299 Sparkle as well. Very sick. Not a rookie, but still a nice card nonetheless. Going to get that one into a top load for the Baltimore Orioles. Number to 299 on that Adley. Very sick one there. Nico Horner on the rookie. One of my favorite players. Cabrera right there. Miggy got the Bo Bichette on the rookie. Get into the next one. Oh, dude, that is sick. That's crazy, dude. I love Bobby Witt Jr. I think he's probably one of my of recency. He is probably one of my favorite players. I just like the way he plays, but also like so good for for the hobby. Nice little triple pipeline there. Adley Rutschman, Mountcastle, Diaz, Gillum on the hidden. First Bowman, Sam Huff, the Adley Rutschman right there. Bobby Wood Jr. We had a Bobby Wood Jr. autograph bat in the store. It was one of those mystery bats, and we had somebody open it up on one of our trade nights and pulled an auto, and it had been sitting there for like a minute, so anyone could have picked it up. But we were joking before he opened it. We were like, "Oh, what if it's Bobby Wood Jr.?" And it was Bobby Wood Jr. Very nice one. Bobby Witt has some fun stuff. I don't blame you for selling it. I would have sold it for that too. That's crazy. Garcia here. Nice little Dustin May right there. That's a back-to-back AJ. I hate pronouncing that dude's name. Doesn't sound the way it should. Riley Green. It's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not cursing. No. We got a. I don't know what that is back there, but hopefully it's something. There's a Volpe on the first Bowman Chrome. Nice one there. Let's see what we got here. We got be a Nick Lodolo. I just pulled an autograph of him the other day as well. This is gonna be number 10 of 50. Very nice on that one. I saw the gold. I was like, I'd be sick if it was Bobby Wood Jr. That's crazy. Not yet. I love getting stuff graded. It has become a little bit weird pricing wise, but no, yeah, you definitely it's a card like that. You're definitely getting graded. Yeah, for sure. I don't blame you on that. Smart move on that part, Alex. K right there on the rookie. The Dustin May rookie. Oh, got a Jackson Rutledge. Nice one there on the auto. First Bowman. That is a nice one as well. Take that one for a non-numbered auto. Not a bad one. So far, this stuff has been very nice to us auto-wise. I'm going over to the Nationals, by the way. Should have one more autograph left lurking in here, at least. Maybe we can get some numbered stuff as well. Would be awesome. I'll take that. Always. Casey Mays. Riley Green on the chrome. Nice one there. We got some little bit of color in here. Ooh, got a nice Yelich on the cracked here. Nice one there. That was number 2, 150 for the Brewers. yelly. Right behind it's going to be a nice Nolan Arenado on the paper to $4.99. Going to the Rockies. Cruz. Freeman. It's crazy because you almost never. I mean, you don't see like we don't have a lot of. Oh, there's a nice chrome version of that Bobby Witt Jr. going over to the Royals. Nice one there for the team that got the Royals. Kansas City, Kansas City. Where you at? Where you at? Kansas City going over to Chris Lee on that one right there. Nice one there. Back. Evan White. And Boyd. Man, I'm hoping that third auto is something to stay in line with the Jackson Rutledge as well as the Jarren Duran. That is a sick Duran. Man, this stuff has been very special. I love these boxes so far. These ones have been hot. Castro, Buster Posey, Bogarts, Ronald Acuna. There's our other auto. It's going to be a Ruben Cardenas on that one right there. Very cool. Going over to the Rays. Not as big as the Rutledge. Definitely not as big as the Duran. But auto, not all the same. Going over to the Devil Rays there. Got a nice Bo Bichette on the rookie retro. Let me throw that one into a sleeve as well. Those should be our 3 autos. So hopefully maybe we can get some numbered stuff as well. So maybe a low numbered something. There's a nice little Jason Dominguez on the paper. So I was hoping for an autograph right there. Back here we do have the Sapphire back behind me. You can't really see it, but I do have about 4 boxes of Sapphire that has that Dominguez in it. So maybe those will be popping up on the page soon. We got the Anthony Volpe. Maybe do something special for All-Star weekend. This one there. The Alec Baum. Bart. This is the first Bowman. Rookies. Tim Anderson. Whit Merrifield. One of my favorite players. Got another Yelly. Get these ones over. A few more packs left, and then we are on to the recap here. Gavin Lux. That's a little blast from the past in these. That's like Shohei. Brandon K on that rookie of the year. Contender. Skrimsky, and Chris Bryant, Sean Murphy. There we go. All right, we are down to 3 packs to go. Castro, Cleaver Torres, Xander Bogaerts, Jr. Got a nice little Nico Horner right there. Joey Bart. There's a Jarren Duran on the paper. Nice one there. Just forgot where my pile was that I was putting those. Jackson Rutledge right there. Nice one there. Garcia. Some more rookies. Same ones to end out that other pack. After this one, we will have Topps Chrome Football. So be ready for that. As well as after that, we'll have Kako Wow. So you will see the Marvel in there. The Nolan Jones, Bo Naylor. Nice little Pete the Polar Bear Alonzo. Mackenzie Gore. There's a Gunner. Nice little Gunner. Chisholm. Diaz. Gorman. It's a nice little. Take that one on the Chrome as well. Always nice to hit the Chrome once. Jason Ming's gone over to the Yankees. Sean Murphy. Down to the last pack. See if it has some magic in it for us. Maybe a 101 or something. Alex Young. Baez. Bobby Dahlback. Ian Anderson. Does look like we're going to have a numbered card, at least back here. It's going to be a Seth Beers, numbered to 499 for the Diamondbacks. Nice one there. That one over here. Jace Jung. Gunner on the rookies. Shane Bieber. Cody Bellinger. All right, this one will get moved over. Move these other ones over. Nice little. Nice, nice couple of chromes there. Let's do this recap on these and the autographs right there. All right, here we go. We're gonna have a Seth Beers on the number to 499 going over to the Diamondbacks. We're gonna have a Jake Mangum on the 499 going over to the Mets. We're gonna have the Chrome number to 250 Matt Cantorino on the for the Twins. We have the Kirk going over to the Blue Jays, number to 499. We're going to have the Owen Miller, number to 150, going over to the Padres. We have the Acevedo going over to the Yankees on the number to 250. Then we have our autographs. Here we go. We're going to have a Cardenas on the autograph going over to the Rays. We're going to have a Jackson Rutledge on the first Bowman autograph going over to the Nationals. We're going to have the Tyler Baum on the first Bowman going over to auto going over to the Athletics. We have the Cody House number to 250 first Bowman auto going to the Dodgers. We're going to have the first Bowman auto of Alex Manoah on the, like I said, first Bowman auto going over to the Blue Jays. We have the Josh Smith on the auto to 150 first Bowman auto going over to the Yankees. And we have that Brett Beatty going over to the Mets, number 499 in that first Bowman auto. Then we have this really cool printing plate, Josh Devers going over to the Marlins. And then the autograph of the break, we have this number to 299, Jarren Duran, first Bowman autograph going over to the Red Sox. Alrighty, that was going to do us for that one. You'll see me in a few for Topps Chrome Football.